as a customer service representative to a telecom company. Hey hunters, welcome to my channel where I'll be sharing my job hunting journey as I strive to become a virtual assistant. What to expect here is real interviews, insights, and the challenges I will face along the way. So join me if you are an aspiring virtual assistant without experience and have years employment gap. So let's connect and navigate how tough it can be to land a job in our situation. Hi, good morning. Is yes, just give me a minute. That's something I understand. Nice meeting you too. Sure. Right now I'm actually a fan of Korean dramas, and actually I can watch all episodes in just one setting. I usually watch it to put it into the two times the speed. So that's actually how I usually watch Korean drama, where my partner get angry about it because most of the time she cannot read the subtitles in it. But I'm kind of used to it, so I'm really bored if ever it's taking some long time. And my dramas it's lots of episodes. Doctor Slump, I believe. Yeah, that's right. It's quite a romantic comedy. So yeah, I'm kind of fan of that kind of genre. You haven't watched the latest episode that was released yesterday? Yeah, that's right. Especially the It's Okay to Bake It, that was amazing. Yes, exactly. I'm actually using Globe prepaid Wi-Fi for backup. I'll start with my educational background. So first, yeah, I have completed a degree of marketing. So I spent 2 years studying strategies and target markets. And my first job was while phone marketing, where I work as a customer service representative to a telecom company, where I took phone calls and answered customers' inquiries, up to handling escalation calls for upset customers. Then, as I remember, meticulous documentation and proactive follow-up was very essential in my first job. And the reason that I left my first job was because it was personal reason actually. It was in relation to my mother. We were actually not in good terms for several years. So when we reconnected, I took advantage to reconcile. So when she invited me to visit her at Pampanga, so I applied for, as I remember, vacation leave for a month, but unfortunately it was denied. So it led me to file an immediate resignation. But despite the company policy limitation, my manager understood my situation, so he approved my immediate resignation. Then my career path led me to Teleperformance Philippines, and it opened an opportunity for me to open an opportunity for me to complete my degree at the same time while working at Teleperformance Philippines. I was actually a working student, so I that was at Cebu already. Then I initially served as a travel agent, and where I plan, book, cancel, change, travel reservation, and where I actually work hard at that time because I was a working student too, so I need to do that to support my study. So I was actually due to my hard work, I was recognized as top agent from team level up to site level, where you will have your own tarpaulin inside the building. Then as a support, the um as that experience lead me to a promotion as a support specialist, where I provide real-time assistance, mentor, guide, and even collaborated with vendors such as airlines, hotel, cars, cruise, even insurance, just to achieve company's goals. Then I left that job because of the pandemic. It forced me to file an that was low hour leave of absent. I feared the possible challenges that I will face in Cebu City, living alone. So I decided to went back home here at Negros. So after a year, probably I was considering a return, but fluctuating travel requirements and um, negative review, it all led me to file an official resignation. And that's the reason I left the company. So I believe that was year 2021. Yeah, started. I'm not actually good, I can remember the exact year, but I believe I started at Teleperformance 2015, 16. Yeah, that was 2016 actually. My bad. Okay, and that was actually all the experience I had with when it comes to corporate jobs. Someone who can provide a real-time assistance to all travel agents, and it worked well. It boosted the efficiency as well as enhanced the customer service. So that was right. I work with SMEs too. So technically, my SMEs report directly to their supervisors, right? I directly report to the senior manager or the manager. Decided to let go of my trading activities because it takes lots of time. So I'm focused more on investing in real estate investment trust because it doesn't take a lot of time. All you need to do is check news, check updates, and what's happening to the Philippine economy. That's it. That's all I need to do. 5 minutes, right? Okay. Okay, I'll go back in my past job. So I held, yeah, as I mentioned a while ago, that I held a position as a support specialist. At the same time, completing my degree in marketing. So our actually account was on the process of integrating artificial intelligence to our primary tools, and that create confusions and doubts to our travel agent. And as my primary task is to make sure that those confusions won't lead to agent error or possible account penalty. So I took the initiative to address it in a very unique way. I approached my senior manager if I conduct a research study as part of my graduation requirement. I've explained to her that the goal will be know the impact of AI and its benefits, and my aim is to find solutions that causing confusion and doubts to our travel agent for a smooth transition. So I conducted the research and study, collected and gathered all the data that I need, and as I completed my research, then I presented my findings to my senior manager. And the finding shows that artificial intelligence can reduce phone time, enhance customer service, and can enhance agent performance. So, as I remember, in response to that findings, my or the account provided additional training. At the same time, new rules were implemented while on the initial stage of integrating artificial intelligence to our primary tools. So the impact of my initiative was very significant. Not only it did demonstrate the benefits of AI, it also enhanced the agent performance and customer satisfaction. And I believe that experience demonstrate my ability to leverage my academic work to my professional role. So I believe that's the challenge that I can share with you about my previous experience. Something new and manage. Okay. So when I was hired as a travel agent, so the first as a new guy in, so as I initially served as a travel agent, so tools are new to me. Everything actually is new. Then I know I have the experience already with the previous company, but it's really different. So I made a mistake of booking a travel reservation for the customers, and that mistake will cause customer to miss their flight, and at the same time requiring them to pay for the fare difference and the airline penalty fee. And when what I did, since it was actually considered as an agent error, so that was my first time, and I already booked the reservation at that time. So what I did is I reviewed the airline policy, and when I reviewed the airline policy, it shows there that the ticket is non-refundable and non-changeable. So it gives a lot of pressure to me. So that was the first time that I really made a mistake at that time. So what I did is that I informed the customer, I let him know the situation, provided information, and provide him the next steps that I will try to take and give her the positive hope about it. So I called actually directly to the airline and asked with the airline if they could have it canceled for me instead. And instead of changing the reservation, if possible, we can just simply directly book the flight reservation instead and get the right flight. And I was happy at that time because the collaboration I made with the airline was successful. We were able to book the reservation, the right trip schedule, and cancel the original reservation. And the problem there is the charge to the card. So I was advised that it will just simply fall off. So I let the customer know about it, that it will just fall off within 24 hours since it's only a pre-authorization charge. Then that that experience really taught me to be to ask probing question, always ask probing question, and to be thorough with details, and always seek to find solutions when facing problems. So that approach was stuck with me up until the time that I left the company. So how I handle it, as I mentioned a while ago, that I provide real-time assistance as a support specialist. So travel agent come into my station and ask questions. And what I have noticed that I was overwhelmed with questions that are repetitive. So, and that made me making it hard for me to achieve my other deliverables. And when so I when I was in that situation, what I did was I approached their each team's SMEs and explained the current situation. So my approach was on more on collaboration with SMEs. So I collaborate with SMEs and explain the situation that I'm having with their travel agents. Then at that time, when we have a discussion with it, then that's the time that through that process, I discovered that the SMEs is one also of the contributor of me having an overwhelming repetitive question, because they were also the one that advising their travel agent that you can go there directly. So what I did is that I asked SMEs if we could collaborate, and I decided to develop like a few of questions that needed to be answered by the travel agents, that should be asked directly by the SMEs, their travel agents, if they have done this, if you've done that. Once they've done so, if ever there's no alternative solution, or find, and if they did not find any solution yet, then that's the time that they can seek my assistance and come to my workstation. And yeah, that process, I believe that proactive approach actually worked well, because again, it boosted our efficiency while working with SMEs, and I was able to meet my deliverables as well too. What motivates me? Actually, probably my desire to leave a positive impact in my workplace and in the lives of others. Let's say, for example, in my last workplace, or the last work I had, I always felt relieved every time that I left work at the end of my shift, because I know that I was able to help and make a difference in the lives of customers, especially when travel agents told you that the customer smile about the alternative solutions, then appreciate they will feel appreciated by the customer because of what they did, and when especially when they leave positive feedback, and that made me look forward to work, and remain determined to succeed even faced with difficult setbacks. That's all on my own.